You're now watching Q News, and here are the top stories for this hour. The Pentagon has stated that it currently has 2,000 U.S. troops in Syria, a significantly higher number than the previously disclosed figure of 900. Pentagon spokesperson Major General Pat Ryder stated that the additional troops are considered temporary forces deployed to support the counter-terrorism mission. Ryder also noted that the previous troop count predated the fall of Syria's Bashar al-Assad.
Obviously, given the current situation in Syria, just very recently.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has described Israel as the primary beneficiary of Assad's downfall. During an annual press conference, Putin expressed hope that Israel would eventually withdraw its forces, but noted that they are still being built up.
О чем бы я подумал, это о том, что такое решение, которое было принято в начале 2022 года.
The UN has stated that women must be empowered to play a full role in building a new society in Syria and in bringing stability to the shattered nation. Following a visit to Syria, Amy Pope, head of the United Nations Migration Agency, urged the caretaker government to continue empowering and enabling women, as they will be critical to the country's rebuilding. Israel has launched strikes against Yemen's ports and energy infrastructure, threatening further attacks. The Israeli attack involving 14 fighter jets and other aircrafts occurred in two waves. The first series of strikes targeted the ports of Salif and Ras Isa, while the second hit the capital, Sana'a. Four Palestinians were killed in an Israeli airstrike this morning, which targeted the Al-Azza neighborhood in Beit Hanun, northern Gaza. Several others were also reported injured in the attack. Local sources also reported that Israeli forces carried out demolition operations targeting residential buildings in Beit Lahia, a town in the northern Gaza Strip. At least 22 Palestinians were killed in Israeli airstrikes on several areas in central Gaza on Thursday evening. 15 people were killed and others wounded when Israeli jets hit the Al-Karama and Shaban al-Rais schools, which were sheltering displaced people in Al-Tufah, eastern Gaza City. 3 people died when Israeli warplanes targeted a vehicle in Al-Janina, east of Rafah. Another 3 were killed and several injured in an airstrike on a house near Sultan Bakery in Al-Sabra, south of Gaza City. Additionally, 1 Palestinian was killed and several injured in an airstrike on a group near Al-Ahli Club in the Nusayrat refugee camp, central Gaza. The Lebanese army has announced in a statement that its units are continuing operations to clear roads, remove debris, conduct engineering surveys, and safely detonate unexploded ordnance. The army also urged citizens to avoid approaching areas where its units are operating and to report suspicious objects to assist with the ongoing mission. These efforts aim to clear the way for residents to return to their homes once conditions are safe. The Israeli occupation army has renewed warnings to residents of more than 60 villages in southern Lebanon, cautioning them against returning to their homes. According to the Lebanese National News Agency, Israeli occupation forces withdrew from the town of Beni Hayyan in the south after demolishing and destroying homes. In a separate incident, occupation forces carried out a large-scale demolition operation in the town of Kafr Kila. Meanwhile, Israeli drones fill the skies over Tyre intensifying tensions in the area. This concludes our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates here on Q News.